He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Is it inside me?
The real bucket
No!
was
No!
inside of him all
No!
along.
No! Hi everyone, my name's Awesome Code and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I must grab my
All of his
bucket once
co-workers
more!
were gone. What could it mean?
It means I
Stanley
need my
decided to
bucket,
go to
Mr.
the meeting
Narrator
room.
friend!
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better
Yeah!
co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Thank you, Bucket, for pushing me to self-improve. Our wonderful editor, fantastic,
Stanley
spicy,
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
yes, has given me a little list of things I can follow to make sure that I don't go through the same path twice by accident, because that would be absolutely terrible. I will walk up to the boss's office and also, oh, I know I can, yes! Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Now what do I do? Oh no, those doors don't work either. I guess I'll just go back. You, me, Bucket, against the world in the creepy, scary, subliminal atmosphere. Narrator, I'm lost. I wonder where he's like, Stanley, where'd you go? I could really use an adventure line right about now. I'm just gonna make my way back to my office, I suppose. Oh no, that's not my office door that's open. Not with the dark rooms. Okay, fine, bring it on. Uh-oh. You are now leaving. Oh, fantastic. Ah, the red door. Good stuff. No blue door for us to follow this escape pod bay? Well, Bucket, you and me to the escape pod bay. Let's get out of here. An escape pod bay? That's awesome. Oh, boy. 7:59. I did not pay attention to the number for the escape pod bay. I sure hope it's 760. Ah, look at that. I didn't even need to know the number. Hello, dark abyss room. To the escape pod bay! I sure wish there was light in here or something. Oh my goodness, okay. This is fine. Oh. Bucket. Shh. Don't say anything, Bucket. I'll miss you. Go on without me, buddy. We've had some great adventures, you and me, but it's time that you flew solo. 'Cause you are the best Bucket a Stanley could ask for. Escape this place. Be free, Bucket. It's what you deserve. Goodbye.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Oh, come on! You can't judge me! I didn't lose it, I set it on an adventure! It deserved the adventure! Come on!
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. He would be
I'm so
right.
glad it kept the
The
stickers,
bucket
too.
is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah! Alright, Bucket, let's go back up. Goodbye!
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing
Yeah!
those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3.
Yes!
I want to go back so I can try pressing the
Yes,
number 3
I gotta
again.
double check the number 3!
Bucket said nothing.
Oh, Bucket, you know, the number 3 is very important.
Here we are, said
perfect.
Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button.
Yes.
He took the bucket over to the keypad and
Okay.
began absolutely slamming on the number 3
Yes!
over and over
Oh,
and over.
such a great number!
Wow, he said. The number 3
Yes!
is such a special button. I'm having the time of my
This
life.
is so great!
Stanley looked
Pressing
expectantly
3,
at the
4
bucket,
times in
but the bucket
sequence.
remained
It's so
silent.
nice.
This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such
Bucket, come on,
connection.
you and me, we love the number
How
3.
is this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
Oh, Bucket.
Once Stanley
come
had had
on.
enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Nah, Bucket agrees. You're just eager to continue on the adventure. I get it, Bucket. Okay, come on, let's go.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
You know what, Bucket? That keypad might have another number you enjoy on it. Let's go check it out.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see.
Yeah!
Feel the happiness I feel.
Yeah!
He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Aww.
He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion.
Yeah!
He wielded the
This
number
is
3
great! I
like a
love slamming my
artist would
trumpet
wield
with
a
stuff.
paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
It's
Anything to
fantastic,
let him
Bucket!
know
Look,
that the
it's
bucket appreciated
fantastic!
what he
It's
was
the best
doing.
3! You can make
The
faces
bucket
out of
conveyed
it!
absolutely nothing at all. Only silence.
Bucket, don't leave me hanging here!
Crushed
Look
by
at how
a wave
great
of
it is!
rejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
You'll understand me one day, Bucket. One day. Or maybe it's
Stanley
me who
and the
needs to
bucket were
understand
so
you.
Close. They'd always
don't know.
been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? He knew that there must be a way to get through to the
I
bucket,
believe
to
in
communicate
us.
fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Yes! There is always a step forward! We gotta find our meeting ground, Bucket. We need to find our meeting ground! Okay, I have an idea. This will be the 3rd time. That's 3. We'd go back up. Maybe this is what the bucket was waiting for. They like the long joke.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart.
Yes.
He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive.
This
when
elevator's
pressing
very
it.
long.
Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react.
Bucket, I want to show you these joys, but this elevator's
and
taking
it
a
would be
while.
through the
Here we
public
go.
eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Well, Bucket, don't mind if I upgrade us to the
months,
sweet
he
treatment.
advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life. This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over.
3. The
One
storyteller.
opportunity
Stanley
to share
reveals
a true
all.
connection with a loved one.
Remember where you came from, your coworkers. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, what a great time we had when I was able to actually go and see the outdoors. Oh, it was so long ago.
There was no one here. Nobody
No,
had
it's just
come
dark.
to the press
It's just dark.
conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
3.
He was
Look at
unloved, uninteresting. He was a failure.
Oh.
And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
Bucket, you were
There
judging
would
me
be
this
no
whole time?
connection, no deeper understanding.
Bucket, no, we're better than
The
this.
bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games.
No!
more long conversations
No!
about passion and pursuit.
No,
Only
Bucket!
silence that consumed the space between friends.
No, we're better than this, Bucket!
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
What? You.
The lights
You
rose
chair.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this
I
place
want
hold?
into the abyss!
Stanley and the bucket both
Embrace me,
wondered.
abyss! Yeah!
But just
Woohoo!
as Stanley
What?
was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he
What?
tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
Oh, it's very dark
Thankfully,
and scary
he fell
down here.
directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned
Oh,
his
thank you,
fall.
Bucket. You always were my
Now,
hero.
What to do next? Stanley wondered.
Well, I
Stanley
can
and
walk
the
through
bucket
poles,
could find
kind
no
of.
way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
So they set
All
up
right,
a
you and
little
me, Bucket.
couch and relaxed.
Oh, nice.
It
Hey,
really
look at
wasn't
that.
so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps. After
Oh,
some
look
time
at
had
this.
gone
Oh,
by,
Bucket,
they
look at
installed
us.
a
We're
few
starting a
shelves
little
as well,
home.
and a sort of kitchenette. that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Bucket, you and your paninis, you and your Stanley
From the
paninis.
standing lamps came in that it really started to
Wow,
feel.
look at that!
In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility.
Yeah, we're still in here.
He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there. Never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility.
No need. We're happy
This
down
lack of
here.
closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets.
What?
And the state of their home slowly decayed. as
No, I
Stanley
got nothing
became
about it.
withdrawn,
The more I
and
think
neglected
about it, the more I'll
food.
need it.
It unsettled
No.
the bucket.
Bucket, it's you and
Stanley
me.
wasn't usually like this.
We're no need
The
for
bucket
this.
tried to reach
But
out to
what's
him again
happening
and
up
again,
there?
but to no
I don't
avail.
know.
All
It's all in
Stanley
my
could
mind.
think
It
about,
said mind
all he
control.
could talk
I have to figure out what's going on. Is there something in my head?
Doing it over again. Staying on
Bucket,
the
I need to
path.
reset. Bucket, I think I need to
It was a
reset.
mistake
Bucket.
to leave the path. It was a mistake.
Oh,
It
what
was
was
a
I thinking?
mistake.
Jumping
I
into
need
the
to do what
void?
the
I
narrator
have to
says.
know.
I
Are these
need
silly
to see
birds?
the
Is
true
that what's
ending.
truly up there? I'll never
This
know.
made no sense at
What
all
if this
to the
was
bucket. It was
different?
simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible.
Oh, Bucket!
Stanley.
Bucket, where's your sense of adventure? We need to find out!
isn't an ending.
Sign me up, Bucket!
This
We
is
need to
just a hole
climb!
in the
This is not an
ground.
ending!
The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending.
Bucket, what if I
very
jumped off of you? Bucket, what if I
And
jumped
maybe
off of you? If you're
possibly,
content to be down
if
here,
you
I'll just
accept
set you on the ground. I can jump off you. I can jump off
maybe
the
this will
bucket!
become an ending eventually.
No! This
It's
can't
what the
be my
bucket was
ending!
counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Mission stat. Somewhere both red and blue. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Oh, it's telling me what? There must be a point to this. Bucket, there must be a point. I've been going up too often, Bucket, you and me. Bucket, last time I was down here, I
Stanley
dreamt.
just couldn't do it.
I dreamt
He considered
so
the
much of a
possibility
dream, and
facing his boss,
you are my
admitting he
dream,
had
Bucket.
left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
What?
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
What?
He
No.
looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said
Thank you,
nothing
Bucket,
at
for
all.
at least meeting my
That's
gaze.
strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's
What?
just a normal, everyday bucket.
What?
Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
This is
How
just
did
a
I end up
bucket.
with
This
someone
isn't the
else's
bucket.
This is all terribly
put the
wrong.
same stickers
Surely
on it in
no
the same
good
way.
would come from
No!
this. Who knows what
No, I
sorts
need to
of
get outta
bizarre
here.
hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Bucket!
Indeed.
Bucket, where'd you
Now he
go?
noticed that the rooms were repeating, which
No,
was, of course,
no, the car. The car's
Now he
repeating.
felt
The
himself
same
floating
coffee
off
mug
the
that's been
ground.
spilled on the ground.
Oh, gracious, he exclaimed.
No, I'm
Without
fine.
my bucket, I've gone truly
My
mad.
bucket!
Where is it? I must find it.
I was
Far
flying
off in the
briefly.
distance now,
Bucket,
he
where'd you go?
heard, calling
What's
to him.
following me? There's something following me. It's not my bucket.
Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Bucket! Bucket!
Baby. He rushed forward from room
There's
to
so
room,
many,
passing
they're not
by
mine.
one
These are
bucket
not
after
my
the
buckets.
next.
These are not
None
my
of them were
buckets.
his. None of them were his special bucket.
No, and they don't have the stickers, the real stickers.
He had to
Bucket!
find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was
Bucket,
the only
I'll
way to
find
truly
you.
restore his sanity.
No,
And
knock
then
over the
suddenly,
coffee bucket.
he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Is it inside me?
The real bucket
No!
was
No!
inside
No!
him all along.
No! Bucket!
Incredibly painful.
No, Bucket! What are you
Stanley
doing in
doubled
there?
over in agony.
Grr! Bucket! Ah!
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
Oh,
and
good.
walked to her place
Oh,
of work.
not good. Never mind.
But on this particular
Opposite of
day,
good.
her walk was
Mariella,
interrupted
help!
by the
I'm
body of a
sleeping
man
on the
who had
ground.
stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was.
Is it my lack of
This
bucket?
man
Oh,
had no
no,
bucket.
it is!
Of course, he got
No!
mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing
How
all
can
his
I
actions
live
and how
without
everything
bucket?
is predetermined
My
and free
bucket,
will is an
my
illusion
best
and it's all
friend
just a
bucket.
video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought. And she hugged her own bucket even
Cherish
tighter.
your bucket.
But of course,
Now you know
she
what
had
it's
no
like
time
to
for
not
this.
have it
There were
from an
a
outside
myriad
point of
confusing
view.
problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance.
Oh,
and
thank
total
goodness. You get it,
clarity on
Mariella.
everything. Heck,
You
yes,
continue
she
on
thought
with
to
your
herself,
life.
My life kicks
Yeah!
ass. And she backflipped all the way
Job,
to
you
work.
got this backflipped. Mariella, you're so awesome.
But Stanley
You
chose
me
not to
bucket!
think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him.
Wow, he said
and
nothing about it that time.
He did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop.
What?
Look there on the wall. You see? There's a sign right there.
What?
It says, no buckets
No!
past this point.
No, this
Stanley,
sign doesn't know
how
what
could
it's
you think
talking
it was
about.
okay to bring the bucket here? Unless... What if the problem is that you actually don't know what
What?
is a bucket?
What are
and
you talking about?
isn't a bucket?
It
I
has a
suppose
bucket
that would
sticker on
explain
it. That
lot
is a
about
bucket
your
on the
behavior
sticker,
up to
right?
this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
What?
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the
What do
game
you mean?
if not addressed quickly and properly.
No! You better
So
not be
much
about to
of
take
the
my bucket
impact
from me.
of the story is dependent on your understanding
Okay.
of what is and isn't
Okay.
a bucket.
I'm open to education on bucket.
Step
Oh!
in here for a moment.
Well, all right. If this is going to further my understanding of buckets, I see no problems. Is this a bucket?
Now then,
Is it?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Bring it on, narrator.
Okay,
I'm
let's
ready.
begin.
What?
Item
Okay.
1. Is this a bucket?
That does look like a bucket. I'd say yes. That is a bucket. What?
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual
You got
bucket.
me with that one. Okay, okay. Hologram of bucket, not bucket.
Item 2. Is this
Okay.
a bucket?
It looks like a bucket. It's got the handle. It's got the metal. I'd say that is a bucket. Don't you tell me it's cake.
Incorrect. It is
What?
a 3D printed recreation of a
Oh,
bucket, not
no!
an actual bucket.
Not an actual bucket. Oh, darn it. Okay, okay. Gotcha. My understanding of bucket is surprisingly slim. I had no idea.
Item 3.
Okay.
Is this a bucket?
That one shook a little bit. That seems like something a bucket would do if it were made out of the right bucket materials. It's got the handle, it's got the stripes and the metal casing. I think that is a bucket. Yeah!
This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
No handle steering wheel. Bucket, no steering wheel. Got wheels, red. Bucket, can't be red. Engine, bucket, no engine. Class, this is not a bucket. Oh,
Correct.
thank goodness.
This is a tractor
Oh.
and not a bucket.
Thank
To
goodness.
be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme.
Oh, I
was starting
appreciate
to
that.
get
Thank
concerned
you.
that even this might be too much for you.
No, no.
Thank you
Definitely
for
not
not
a
making me
bucket.
look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Oh, goodbye, tractor. Not a bucket. Not a bucket. Not a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
What?
Correct. This is a bucket.
What? Goodbye.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Oh, won't let me get closer. Oh, I can't get closer. I think you won't let me closer because you know that's not a bucket. It's some sort of secret creature. The Alien Wars? Is that the Alien War? Is the wizard coming? Not a bucket.
Trick question.
What?
Both. Gotcha.
Oh, you got me, good narrator. You had me in my own head.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
What?
Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Well, not a bucket. Nothing's there.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say
What?
nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket.
What
which
if
of course
everything is a
not
bucket?
True, unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Well, everything could be a bucket if you had the right materials to infuse things with. So I say hypothetically, yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Do you even know what
is
a bucket is?
What isn't
Yeah.
a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
Uh-huh.
And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
Sounds like we
Any
need to
of
do
us
more
know what a
practice.
bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Are you?
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
You are!
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
No, no,
I
no,
can't have
no.
that.
This
I'm
bucket's
sorry.
bringing us together. Don't
I'm
look
going
at it
to
like
erase
that.
all buckets from the game
No.
entirely.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Here we
No,
go.
no, no, no. But you don't know what a bucket is. You don't know what that could do.
What happened?
What?
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait,
What?
was everything a bucket?
Narrator,
Every single thing in the game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea.
I can still walk around and select things.
Except me. I'm not a bucket.
You're
after
not.
all.
Congratulations,
And you,
and I'm still here.
You're still here.
Yeah.
You're not a bucket either.
Yeah, we're not
This is
buckets.
Wonderful news. We're not
But-
buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's
Oh, that's
still
good.
delightful to get some clarity.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that
good to
issue,
get some
but it
clarity,
doesn't
a
change the
little bit of
fact
understanding
that
where
we
things
haven't
are.
got a game.
Well,
So,
it
tell
sounds
you
like the
what,
entire game was
I'll
apparently a
reset
bucket.
Everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay, sounds
and we'll
good.
know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Okay, gotcha.
Who knows what
Lips
that
are
information
sealed.
might do to a person. All right, here we go.
That's where we'll end the video for now, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this bucket, leave a like down below and comment what you thought. Was the handle nice? Was the metal casing good? Subscribe and I'll know for sure. Tell your friends so they can enjoy this bucket experience. All right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.